Hear ye, hear ye. Good evening, RMS families and friends. Welcome to our distinguished guests, Superintendent Ms. Jennifer Fano, Director of Secondary Education, Dr. Jonathan Olson, and members of the Randolph Township Board of Education, Ms. Amanda Adams, Mr. Ron Conti, Mrs. Stephanie Levin, Mrs. Allison Manfred, Mrs. Meredith Roth, and Dr. Jamie Walker. And last, but certainly not least, please join me in welcoming our guests of honor, the RMS 8th grade class of 2024. My name is David Critcheff, and I am the proud principal of this amazing school. I am beyond thrilled to have you all join me here this evening for the closing ceremonies of this year's Olympic theme. I wanted to start off by saying thank you all for coming out to celebrate my birthday. Well, we may not be here to celebrate my birthday, but I am picking up some good vibrations from this crowd. You know what I'm talking about. I'm picking up good vibrations. She's giving me excitations. I'm picking up good vibrations. Some people like that, but maybe there are members of the audience who are more into Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch and those vibrations. It's such a good vibration. Come on, come on, come on. It's such a sweet sensation. Yo, it's about that time to break forth the rhythm and the rhyme. I'm going to get mine, so get yours. I want to see sweat coming out your pores. Yes, come on, Marky Mark fans. I knew you were out there. It is about that time, and don't worry, there's nothing to sweat about as we celebrate here tonight the accomplishments and the good vibrations of this amazing 8th grade class. At this time, I'd love to invite one of those incredible 8th grade students to join me at the podium to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Please give a warm round of applause to your class president, Miss Madison Hagan.
Let's bring that down a little bit. Okay. I pledge allegiance to the flag. Oops, sorry. Let's restart that. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Madison. Everybody, please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars rose through the fight o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets bursting, they proved through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
You may be seated. I've asked Madison to stay by my side as I invite her to conduct this evening's welcome address. Madison, the mic is yours.
If you are always trying to be normal, you will never know how amazing you can be. Maya Angelou. This year, we've taken countless tests and quizzes, completed hundreds of homework assignments, and what feels like 1,000 things in class. Now multiply that by 3 years, and anyone would be tired. We accomplished all of this while juggling sports, clubs, social lives, family obligations, and still found time for us. Altogether, that's impressive. But we are more than our school and our grades. We are people. And as a class, we were musicians, athletes, theater kids, artists, engineers, animal lovers, gamers, mathletes, and everything in between. We were us, the crazy, chaotic, weird people sitting before me. And I am proud. I am proud of the hard days and the fun ones, the friendships we've built, and the school we've left a mark on. So as we start this new chapter in our lives, remember to be you. Be kind and crazy and loud and silly and weird, because life's too short to be anything but happy. And don't let anyone tell you otherwise. And before we say goodbye, I would like to say good luck to those who are going to another school, and to the rest of you, I look forward to the next 4 years. Thank you to everyone for creating such a memorable year.
Thank you, Madison. And now we're going to be moving on to the portion of this evening that I know you have all been waiting for. No, it's not my closing remarks, but it is the recognition of the class members and awarding of promotion ceremonies. First up, please welcome our Team 8-3 teachers.
At this time, I'd like to invite the first row of graduates to please rise. Spencer Fairfield.
Matthew Munch.
Emma Addison.
Weston King.
Anthony Alessandra.
Justin Kinnear.
John Alexander.
Nick Clement.
Avery Altamose.
Mateo Esposito Lagos.
Demetrios Apostolopoulos.
Jackson Lash.
Claire Benke.
Aria Magley.
Giuseppe Baraspi Gutierrez.
James Mahana.
Michael Briseño.
Matias Martinez.
Ellie Briones.
Adrian Martinez Hernandez.
Andy Buioles.
Amir Medhat.
Lily Burnside.
Molly Magaro.
Ashley Cabrera Monteroso.
Ali Mekri.
Christopher Callie.
Leo Molina.
Gabriel Campos Sampieri.
Aiden Molinares.
Gustavo Cardinale.
Aiden Monet.
Joshua Catano.
Itzi Montez.
Sarthak Chandish.
Claire Muller.
Alexa Chavez.
Gavin Mustico.
Isabella Shiverini.
Reese Nelson.
Juan Clavijo Solarte.
Ryder Niehoff.
Isabella Coletti.
Thamid Nior.
Dominic Conti.
Chiamanda Onkonkwo.
Anthony D'Agostino.
Aiden Olson.
Mateo DeLangen.
Manav Patel.
Aiden Danner.
Sanuka Pereira.
Ethan De La Rosa.
Ronnie Pope.
Freddie DeMayo.
Imran Porcelli.
Corinne Denizard.
Joseph Pasaris.
Henry DeRose.
Kaylin Rentiers.
Jordan Dobis.
Andrew Rosenberg.
Leah Dobis.
Austin Ruane.
Ella Iglentowitz.
Camilla Rufino.
Kira Irwin.
Grace Salerno.
Maggie Flanagan.
Levi Seiden.
Ashley Flantermesk.
Raina Semler.
Lucas Fontes.
Ethan Shire.
Ezekiel Fox.
Taylor Sickinger.
Benjamin Gittich.
Noah Sternberg.
Jillian Gazinski.
Lizzie Chechelashvili.
Soren Gorvitz.
Grace Thiesfeld.
Jason Granum.
Joseph Theodosian.
Quinn Grossi.
Andrew Trompausch.
Kai Graves.
Marvin Vasquez Mendoza.
Logan Greer.
Avery Volchko.
Jude Guarneri.
Corinne Wiener.
Madison Hagen.
Mariana Wilches Gutierrez.
Andrew Enriquez.
Amelia Williams.
Taylor Holtzman.
Nadia Yankuski.
Jacob Jampol.
Caitlin Yeager.
Logan Juziak.
Juliana Young. Arian Jacou. Jacob Zucker. On behalf of the Team 8-3 teachers, Mr. Calafiore, Ms. Lon, Ms. Broking, Mrs. Austin, Mrs. Delp, and myself, Mrs. Gilligan, along with our guidance counselor, Mr. Summerer, we congratulate the students of Team 8-3. And we welcome Team 8-2 teachers.
Will the first rows of Team 8-2 students please rise and move to the front? Tabitha Alarcon.
John Majuli.
Anthony Albanese.
Vedasai Mahamkali.
Hadley Anger.
Juliana Manson.
Marco Barisic.
Nicholas Marconi.
Danica Barros.
Nate Marino.
Ahmed Bassam.
Connor Marks.
Sophia Basso.
Sienna Marsala.
Brielle Bodine.
Isabella McCann.
Isabella Bello.
Matthew Meditz.
Bradley Bogdan.
Lloyd Moronville.
Bianca Bondelich.
Megan Mezel.
Oliver Brunton.
Vanessa Montoya Zapata.
Angelina Bucci.
Kylie Morris.
Gabriel Bustamante.
Stephen Navarro.
Nicholas Carrera.
Marco Nobile.
Stacy Castro.
Madison O'Malley.
Veer Chippa.
Rebecca Olson.
Dana Koza.
Manav Patel.
Juliet Christofouli.
Riley Patterson.
Liam Curley.
Leah Perez.
Madison De La Rosa.
Kylie Platt.
Victor Delgado.
Aryan Raghavan.
Jordan Dixon.
Adve Rao.
Ava Finnemore.
Alohi Rao.
Brady Founds.
Madeline Rivera.
Julia Franca.
Kaylee Rizzo.
Anjali George.
Joshua Rondon.
Kate Glauberg.
Layla Rowe.
Naya Gregory.
Rohinish Roy.
Omar Hamuda.
Gotham Sagar.
Lauren Hansen.
Andrew Samuel.
Claire He.
Angelica Sandoval.
Sydney Hirsch.
Hasani Saravanan.
Dylan Hines.
Joseph Schmidt.
Isabella Hoyos Igata.
William Shadwell.
Jordan Jacobs.
Janam Shah.
Luis Jimenez Mendez.
Jadon Sherwood.
J.C. Kazazian.
Vaibhavi Singh.
Aaron Key.
Andrew Swanik.
Scott Karen.
Samantha Toro Lopez.
Azim Kodarov.
Sophia Van Antwerp.
Angelina Kornacki.
Alba Vacuna Barzola.
Katrine Krenitsky.
Alex Villa.
Neil Kumar.
Micah Viscara.
Dean Lee.
Dolan Vogel.
Alyssa Leto.
Levi Volk.
Zach Alexander Levesque.
And Board of Education member Dr. Jamie Walker will be presenting the diploma to her daughter, Olivia Walker.
Jane Levitan.
Samantha Walker.
Evan Lee.
Caroline Waika.
Chloe Liston.
Macy Wysocki.
Gabriela Lopez. On behalf of the Team A2 teachers, Miss Bend, Miss Post, Miss Venturini, myself, Mr. Mate, and of course, our guidance counselor, Mr. Summer, we would like to congratulate the students of Team 8-2. We would now like to turn the program over to the teachers of Team 8-1.
Let's do it without the papers, it's just guess, right? Good evening. Would the first row of students of Team 8-1 please stand up and start coming around the sides to the front? Nathan Adege.
Zoe Levitan.
Anna Ahrens.
Luca Major.
Ryan Alphonse.
Brady Manfred, and his diploma will be presented by his mother, board member Allison Manfred.
Tyler Backrack.
Elizabeth Maganello.
Quinlan Bogey.
Julia Maganello.
Hannah Brown.
Alexa Marashlian.
Samantha Cerullo.
Sarah Marin Orozco.
Garrison Chang.
Eduarda Marinho.
Kate Chanowich.
Angelo Matullo.
Kyle Charles Cabrera.
Ashley McDonald.
Ryan Chupak.
Ryan McGurr.
Gavin Koza.
Justine McMaster.
Noah Krim.
Thomas Mitchell.
Reese Kroll.
Gianna Moschella.
Angela Sanji.
Sai Sujay Mutapali.
Emily Dalton.
Erin Mulvihill.
Kyle Damiano.
Jacob Nicholson.
Melanie Darcy.
Cody Nordman.
Karishma Dewan.
Giovanna Ocheng.
Aaron Diaz.
Shabomi Odedina.
Lucy DiCataldo.
Ethan Parameritus.
Sofia Dominguez.
Gage Patner.
Lily Epstein.
Lucy Payne.
Nicholas Fallon.
Sophia Perez.
Aria Fliegler.
Axel Perez Pereira.
Brooklyn Folk.
Mason Pierce.
Kendall Ford.
Siddhanth Rao.
Emma Fuchs.
Joseph Rodriguez.
Maria Fuentes.
Mia Rosales,
Jillian Garcia,
Madison Ryan,
Nolan Garcia,
Kervensley Santos,
Alexandra Golda,
Emmanuel Samaniego,
Anthony Golda,
Carolina Sanchez,
Leah Gretsch,
Isabella Schmidt,
Elizabeth Greenberg,
Kenji Sevilla,
Trayvon Greer,
Ayan Sharik,
Mason Gross,
Mackenzie Shiro,
Ava Guman,
Samantha Stevens,
Liana Melody Gutierrez,
Eric Sugiyama,
Deshaun Harris,
Madison Thomas,
Ethan Heidinger,
Maya Torres,
Eric Hochstuhl,
Xavier Torres,
Akshara Jaganathan,
Christian Uribe Romero,
Alec Jane,
Gavin Vince Cruz,
Joshua Jennings,
Benjamin Wagner,
Shri Karthikeyan,
Asher Wallach,
Nicole Corzin,
Kyle Warner,
Courtney Kraus,
Leah Weiberg,
Noah Labar,
Ethan Wismierski,
Jeremy Lamb,
Rashanth Yavasani, Ian Yorks, Madeline Ewan,
On behalf of the Team 8-1 teachers, Mrs. Russell, Mrs. Castro, Mrs. Steele, Miss Melton, Miss Hoover, and me, Mr. Sacrament, along with our 8th grade counselor, Mr. Summer, we present the 8-1 graduates, moving up members.
promotion.
Promotion. And now back to Mr. Khrushchev. Thank you all.
Congratulations, Team 8-3 and our entire 8th grade class. Along with the accomplishments of our entire group, we did want to take a few moments to recognize 6 individual students for their unique contributions to RMS. First, I would like to publicly recognize both Adve Rao and Samantha Walker, who received the Morris County Professional Counselor Association Awards. Adve and Samantha were recognized for their dedication to learning and the RMS community. Adve and Samantha, please rise. Congratulations on this great honor. Thank you. Additionally, I am honored to present the Morris County Superintendent's Leadership Award for Randolph Middle School. Each school in Morris County may select one student to receive this honor. This recipient should be a student whose academic, extracurricular, and community leadership has had a positive impact on his or her school environment and who serves as a role model for others. This year's recipient was honored at a dinner for all Morris County winners on May 8th. I present to you our Randolph Middle School recipient for 2024, Mr. Joshua Rondon. Josh has prepared a few words for you this evening. So Josh, I invite you to the microphone.
Good afternoon, everyone, and I'm glad you could all make it. When our group of students came to the middle school, it was during a pretty difficult time as we were in the midst of COVID. So I'm just gonna say thank you to lots of people who helped us during this time. Thank you to the school for working around the issue of COVID so that we could still learn. Speaking of learning, thank you to all of the teachers that learned how to use the new systems and teaching us through all the struggles. Thank you to the multiple staff members who helped us, from our counselors who helped with multiple of our individual troubles, to the janitors who cleaned up after our numerous messes. Thank you to the people in the main office, from the principal and vice principals, for helping lead the school, or them teaming up with the PTO, who helped plan and fund several of our events. The nurses who helped with our injuries, and the secretaries who checked us in when we were late and helped when there were missing teachers. Thank you to our parents for making sure that we did all of our work and spicing up our days with a number of fun activities, such as washing the dishes, sweeping the floor, and the absolute joy of cleaning the bathroom. But lastly, and certainly nowhere near least, thank you to my fellow 8th grade students here. Thank you to the kindness that you've all shown me over these past few years. And as we look forward to our futures, remember that our journey is still just beginning. And whether you're crossing the parking lot or going someplace else, good luck.
Thank you, Josh. Now, please join me in welcoming one of our vice principals, Mrs. Jackie Fick, who will be presenting the Dr. Dennis Copeland Kindness Award winners for 2024.
Good afternoon. At this time, I would like to call up the Dr. Copeland Kindness Award winners. Would you please come forward at this time? Joseph Schmidt. For those who don't know, there is a special story behind this award. When Dr. Copeland left the district, people who had known him for his time in the district wanted to give him a parting gift. In Dr. Copeland fashion, he did not wish to take the gift. Instead, he left it for scholarship use for the classes that he knew. This is the last 8th grade class that will receive this award. It is something to talk about, for sure. The students you see before you demonstrate Dr. Copeland's mantra of be kind. Their teachers and their peers recognize that, and they were given the award at the 8th grade awards ceremony. At this time, I present to you Joseph Schmidt, Juliana Young, Ankshara. Thank you. We are super proud of these students as they exemplify the model of be kind. Thank you.
Eighth grade graduates, I am very proud of all of your accomplishments throughout your time at RMS. Last Thursday marked a monumental occasion in world history. It was the 80th anniversary of D-Day. When listening to speeches that day, or stories told by or about the young men who stormed the beaches of Normandy, I was particularly struck by the way that entire generation has become to be known as the greatest generation. Imagine that. A whole generation known as the greatest. They have been bestowed this great distinction because of their selflessness, resilience, and patriotic spirit. A group of people who believed in the greater good and were willing to risk everything for an ideal, a principle of defending democracy and the basic rights of all. Each year, I ask our graduating classes to think, how would they like to be remembered? And this year, on the 80th anniversary of D-Day, I ask you, how would you like your class to be remembered? You have the opportunity to write yourselves into the history book. What would you like your story to say? Well, personally, I hope your story parallels that generation in many ways. I hope you become known as the magnificent, awe-inspiring, majestic, or glorious generation. I hope that you will be remembered for embodying the characteristics of our RMS Olympic rings of being responsible, resilient, respectful, mindful, and supportive. That last ring, being supportive, is the message I'd like to send you off with this evening. And it ties into the amended Olympic motto that now reads, faster, higher, stronger, together. Together. Most of you are moving on to Randolph High School, while some of you are leaving Randolph to attend another high school. Please know that you will forever be a member of Team RMS, and your actions will be linked to this class's collective memory. I promise you that as long as you stick together and support each other, you will never be alone, and that you can accomplish anything your heart desires, including determining how you will be remembered. I wish you all well and cannot wait to hear about the next events in your Olympic journey of life. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great honor that I proudly present to you the Randolph Middle School class of 2024. Thank you so much for joining us. And now, DJ, it is time to hit that music. Let's have a little party. Thank you all. I hope you enjoyed your time here. Thank you for coming out.